Morning. Happy 2022. Not quite there yet. I'm waiting. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. Last day of the week, first day of the year. Welcome in to the morning cuppa. Let's get going. Let's get our song up and let's go have ourselves that beautiful day. Just
you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day.
Here it is, Rio. Good morning, Blue.
Isn't it so come on, let's play.
Greatest way to start your day, isn't it? Come in and say hello to everybody. Happy Saturday. Wow. This week flew by. The year kind of flew by. And here we are with a clean slate. Brand new year, more trolls. Oh, yay. I get to laugh this morning because we got trolls coming in. All right, let's do our heart brain and get everybody in here. Good morning, Stacy, Lynn, Gary. So starting every day of the year, no matter what, we're going to start this day with the heart-brain coherence and feel into our magnificence and feel the things that bring joy to our lives. Y'all bring joy to my life. Thank you for showing up this morning. So Deirdre, Happy New Year to you, and thank you for sharing. So placing your hand on your heart, you slow down the breathing. And you add in the love. Release anything that's unlike love and light this morning. Any sluggishness, anything that might try to hold you back. We're going to do a little flying this morning, so get in here and fly. I am worthy to receive. I am ready for the next part of my adventure. I am full of love and light. I'm excited about what this day will bring. I'm excited about this time together in the morning, and thank you for being here. I'm ready to move forward with plans and goals. I am grateful for this new day and for every moment that I have on this earth. I'm happy. I am healthy. I am peace. Ooh. Good morning, Akil, and Happy New Year. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for coming in. Oh, New Year's Day. Number one, I love the energy of number one, and especially when it's 1/1, January the 1st, because that carries a huge energy with it. It's like that very beginning place when you start out on a vacation or a journey, and you're so excited about what you're going to do and where you're going to go and what you're going to see and the adventures that you're going to have. Can you get into that excitement? Is anybody else excited about 2022? Not going to the place of, oh, I'm so glad the other year's gone, because, we really only have this moment. So getting excited about this moment, not because of anything else, just I'm excited to be here. I'm excited for this time that I live in. I'm excited about possibilities. I'm excited about what might happen as I just go through moment after moment, step after step. One of the things that I took away from 2021 was to make every prayer a step. Every time my foot steps down and hits the ground, to say a prayer and to make my life a prayer that I can do better, that I can live with my eyes wide open and go forward toward whatever journey is there, whatever adventure. And part of that adventure is all of you. And so cheers to everybody. Grab your cup and let's fill that cup up totally with love today. Let's fill it up with some joy. And Stacy, it feels like it's going to be an amazing year. It is. It's the year of the angels. That's what we decided as a group. 22 is a magic master number. And we are going to enjoy this year of the angels, every moment of it. Andrea says, I am grateful, hopeful, I am peace. Every month, one of our P's, Aunt Mary Lou, sends out an angel of the month. And I'd like to read the card because she sent me one here at Auntie Jean's. I'd like to read that card. I don't know if all of you received it, so let me just bless everyone with this writing from our Aunt Mary Lou. It's the angel of January, teaches us to look within, to take stock of ourselves and our lives. January angel keeps us company as we ponder over those long, cold winter nights, helping us to be honest with ourselves and patient at the same time, conveying the wisdom of an elder. The January angel takes our hand as we seek to glean understanding from our lessons of the past year. With this support, we can give ourselves both recognition and admonition in their turn. With this help, we can chart a new course or alter our present one. We seek and receive the companionship of the January angel to warm us through the winter of our introspection. Don't you love that? when I was reading it, I had to read it a couple of times because it's very deep. That we have this angel, we have many angels surrounding us, but this one in particular has stepped up to help us through the cold. Have you ever been by yourself in a cold place and you just wish there was a warm body right there that could snuggle up beside of you and give a little bit of body warmth? Well, this angel doesn't have body warmth, but this angel helps us to see that light inside of ourselves, to bring that warmth inside. And when the warmth is going on inside, then wow, there's there's no stopping us now. And that's what I feel like for this year is this, there's no stopping us now. I think that needs to be part of our motto, with it being the year of the angels. Good morning, Beverly. Akil says, may this new year bring the joy, happiness, and success in all your lives, in all our lives, Akil, because I wish that same thing right back to you. Thank you for being with us. So anybody else have an I am that you want to start your year off with? Start by going inside first. That's what the angel said to us, the angel of January. Go inside, do that introspection. And when you ask, when you ask your higher self, what is my I am? What is my God presence, my I am presence? And how is it expressing itself today? That's what happens when we say these I ams. You know, there's some affirmation I ams, and that helps us with many things like manifesting. It helps us to get through illness. It helps us to get through low times, the times when things just aren't looking so great. And we're going to talk about that this month. Michelle Landers and I are doing a vision board workshop on the 22nd. How many of you saw Michelle's readings that she did for us for 2022? And she also did one for January, the energy of this month. If you saw the one for this year, 2022, it was absolutely amazing. She shared how this is a 6th year. The 2 and the 22 add up to 6. And it's the year of the feminine. It's the year of just really coming into a nurturing, loving energy this year with all of us. So I'm excited about 2022. I'm excited about doing that vision board class with Michelle. And we are going to not just do a vision board, that would be boring. We are going to do some thinking, some learning together about manifesting. We're going to learn some I ams. I'm going to record an I am video for all of us. So yeah, hope that you all can join. We're putting the information out today. Michelle and I finalized it last night, and you sign up over a jot form to be involved in the class. Stacy says, I am new and renewed and ready for a new year. Well, Stacy, I hope that happens with you, that the renewal process comes to be in your life, because that's what this is, isn't it? It's like a rebirth that we get to start all over again. And Stacy Small Lord, good morning to you and Happy New Year. Rick says, I am excited about the new year. Me too, Rick. I really am. And I want to see what Kuan Yin has to say to us. We heard from our January angel. Let's see what our goddess Kuan Yin wants us to know today. And it is the Ivory Swan Goddess. The Ivory Swan Goddess affirms your spiritual grace and purity, The purity of your inner light never fades and cannot be tainted. Release stories of guilt, shame, judgment, or fear that you are not enough in any way so that you may realize your divine beauty. Be more of yourself and shine your loving, divine light into the world. Doesn't she always know the perfect thing that we need to hear? Release any stories of guilt, shame, judgment, or fear that you are not enough. You are enough. You are worthy. And I want everybody to feel into your worthiness right now. Feel into your worthiness. For some, that may be difficult. I went almost my whole life without ever hearing the words, "You are worthy." So I choose to speak those words to you and to let you hear it. And to, as I look at each name of every person that's in here, you are worthy. Feel that. Feel the energy of that. Hold that in your heart. I want you to place one hand on your heart and one hand on your solar plexus, which is at the top of your abdomen. Your solar plexus is your personal power center. That's where you know your worthiness. You just absolutely have the knowledge that you are worthy. And sometimes we need to hear the words. So as I say it again, you are worthy. Let that go right into your solar plexus. You're deserving of every good, wonderful, powerful thing that you can envision, that you desire. Hold that worthiness inside right now. And now tell me your I am story. Tell me your I am coming from that place of empowerment, that place of being who you are. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. So share it out here. Tell me what your I am is coming from worthiness. All right. Blue says it rains outside. Inside, I am content. Content inside. I have been handed my New Year coffee. I am worthy. Well, cheers, my dear Blue. And thank you, my Dave, for taking care of Blue, for just the love, because that's an act of love. There's a new coffee pot, a new coffee maker that may be a little challenging, but you still benefit from it because somebody said, you are worthy. I love that. Marietta, thanks for being with us. Marietta says, you are worthy and you are wonderful. So smile. Absolutely. No matter what. I think that's the perfect motto for this year. To stay in our magnificence, to enjoy every moment, no matter what. And with it being the year of the angels, wow, how amazing. I believe there are going to be so many miracles this year. I believe that just the impossible can happen because we had it happen just yesterday. And let me see what's going on with your I ams first, and then we'll talk about the miracle that happened. Zila, good morning to you. Zila says, I know I am. My parents always told me that they always said positive things, never negative. They were great parents. That's so awesome. I admire and love parents that treat their children in a respectful way, that honor them, and that help them to understand how to honor others and how to be respectful and loving in a world that might not tell you you're worthy, in a world that doesn't show you how special you are. So I'm so happy you had that experience, Sela. Stacy says, I am worthy. Yes, yes, with authority, right? Brookie, I am here. I am well. I am light. I'm so glad you're here, Brookie. I was just talking about you yesterday to Kira as we visited for a bit. I think that you're going to love our Kira Lani, and she's going to love you. Stacy Lynn Gary says, I am alive and ready to see what this world has in store. Yes, yes, get into the excitement of it. And thank you for the hearts. Well, at least you got to laugh, right, Zila? And that's important. We have to raise the vibration every day. Get into laughter, smile, giggle, have a giggle fest. Kathleen, I am soaring to greater heights, more love, abundance, health, joy, and awareness of God in my life. Yes, yes, I love that. And with it being the year of the angels, we are going to see more and more of miracles and more of what can come forth from God. Sally, good morning to you. So we had a miracle yesterday, and I just want to take a moment to share for those of you who may not have heard. We have been very emotional because of what's happened in Colorado. You all know I spent time out in Colorado and got close to a few people. One of the people I stayed with were the Lorios in Colorado, Meg and Jim. And our Auntie Jean just shows up as I'm talking about our miracle, Jean. And Nosy, I'm at Jean's house here in El Paso. So there was the Colorado fire that happened. And unfortunately, our Dr. Ruth Anderson did lose her house. It burned all the way to the ground. There's really nothing left of that house at all, the structure or anything. And we thought the same fate had fallen for Jean's darling sister-in-law, Meg, and her husband, Jim. But we found out last night that they were spared, that their house is still standing. And it is a miracle because all the houses around it were burning. The fire came from there. It started right there where they live. In that area, the storm that came in, there are downed power lines all over the place. They can't even get to the house, but they had a report that the house is still standing with almost 1,000 homes being destroyed all around them, and theirs is still standing. We are just rejoicing. We're just on top of the world right now. And I know that it's sometimes hard to celebrate the wins when there's a devastation, but we are celebrating for them. They've been in that house for over 50 years. And my heart just goes out to everyone who lost their homes, all that were affected. But my heart is really happy for Meg and Jim and their family, that they are safe, that they have a home to go to. And we're lifting up our Dr. Ruth Anderson. We're doing a prayer circle for her tomorrow, her and her family that are now displaced and that do not have anything. They have the clothes that they had with them, and they have their lives, and they have their 4 dogs. And that's what's important. Important that we recognize that sometimes there's devastating things that happen in life. That's life. And maybe it's what happened there was a clearing out of energy. We don't know the big picture. We don't know the reasoning of why that happened. And we're not even to ask why. That's what the angels have told me. It's like, don't go into victimhood. Don't go into, trying to question something that maybe there isn't even an answer to. You know, it was a storm that came through, it knocked down power lines, fire started, and the wind came in at 100 miles an hour and spread that fire through neighborhoods and wiped out entire neighborhoods. So, yeah, we're celebrating, and we are so happy that at least one of our peas was spared. And I hope that you all will be able to join me tomorrow. We have a committee that has put together a prayer circle, some uplifting energy. If you want to come in and say some words of love to our Dr. Ruth Anderson, please do. Please come in and let her know how much she's supported by you all and how much she is loved. And we are doing some fundraising as well to help her during the time when they have to find a place. They have to find a new place to live while they rebuild or whatever it is that's going to take place there. Yes, Zila is something that has affected our family, and we're all wrapping our arms around Dr. Ruth Anderson, just as we did Meg and Jim. And now we found out that they had a miracle and that their house is not destroyed, that it is still standing. Okay. What else we got going on? Sally says, Happy New Year to all. It's a year of new beginnings, changes, and it's the year of the blue tiger. I love tigers. And Sally says, I'll be there any way I can be of service. Please let me know. Thank you, Sally. All right. So lots going on. And today's the last day of the week. You know, every Sunday we set intentions. Every Sunday we put out there what it is that we want to see for ourselves. So tomorrow when we come on, if there is a tomorrow, but on that day when it happens, we set intentions. So what is it that you really want to manifest for you in the coming days, week, month, year? Let's set some intentions tomorrow together. And today, just celebrate. Celebrate the oneness on this one day. Celebrate that we're all here together in this place, that we're all engulfed in love, that we are all coming together for one purpose, just to lift each other up, to check in and see how everybody's doing. And I hope that you all had a safe and blessed New Year's Eve. There was a lot of celebration going on around here, and I just laid there and listened to fireworks. I didn't go outside because it was cold and rainy, but there were a lot of fireworks going off, and it was a reminder to me that, you know, we can celebrate milestones. We can celebrate a newness of a new birth, a new year, but we can celebrate every day, no matter what. No matter what. That's our real motto for this year, no matter what. And Hope says, so wonderful news for the Loriots. Miracles do happen. They certainly do. And it was something that built up our trust and our belief in miracles, our knowingness that everything has a divine plan and everything is working perfectly, as our Marietta teaches us. Kathleen says, a miracle of Psalm 91:7, 1,000 shall fall at thy side and 10,000 at thy right side, but I shall not come nigh thee. Oh, Kathleen, that is the perfect quote for that miracle that we have seen happen. And what an amazing one it is. And they recognize that it is a miracle. They recognize that, you know, in the midst of all of that destruction and that devastation, they're still standing. And can't we be that way in our own lives with everything that's going on in the world, with illness, with chaos and with fighting and everything that happens, we can still say, I'm still standing. I'm still strong, no matter what. I love that. Good morning, Linda Lemieux. And we had somebody else come in, Lisa Allen Aiken. Thank you for being here. Just want to make sure that I'm not missing any of Deirdre's comments here. Nope, I think we're good. For some reason, Deirdre, you're still not popping up on my chat screen. So I have to look at the phone to see if you have anything for us, which I love that we do have you in the mornings with us. And I hope that you had a good day yesterday. I know you had an outing, and I hope that was wonderful for you. Joanne Castillo, good morning. Happy New Year, Linda. Cheers. I hope you all brought in a cup today, and I hope that it has been filled full of joy, because I know mine has been. We were in tears when we heard about the miracle last night. We heard about it just before the chanting show, and wow, it was such a blessing. And Jean says, thank you to all who were praying and sending love to my family. We found out right before we chanted. Yes, we did. And yes, miracles do happen. So let's get into our prayer so we can spend a few minutes in meditation. We've been going a little over, and I want to make sure that today we just are here for why we're here, to spread joy, to spread love. I want to read the card again because I think it makes a lot of sense for us on this first day of the year. It's the first card from Kuan Yin for this new year. The ivory swan goddess affirms your spiritual grace and purity. The purity of your inner light never fades and cannot be tainted. Release stories of guilt, shame, judgment, or fear that you are not enough in any way, so that you may realize your divine beauty, be more of yourself, and shine your loving divine light in the world. I'm still standing. Yes, Kathleen. Thank you for that YouTube link. I love Elton John, and I love that song, I'm Still Standing. And I'm not sure who's commenting as EWN. That might be you, Sally. I'm not positive about that. Joanne Castillo, good morning. And Sally says, I have one brother with severe COVID pneumonia and another who is passing away with only a few days left. He was given a week, and it's been 4 days now. Oh, Sally, my heart goes out to you and your family. And just remember the love. Remember the love. And Sally says, that card fits me perfectly. Thank you. Oh, it could be Stacy, because Stacy sometimes comes on and it doesn't show me her name. We have Hanumanthu Reddy. Thank you for watching today. And Sally, I missed your comment about yesterday. I was energetically drained, was down all day yesterday. Even my focus was gone. Oh, honey. Well, I pray that today's a better day. Let's just shake that off. Shake off any energy that was, anything that was, and bring in a newness with what is, with this very moment. And in this very moment, you are surrounded by love. You are held in love by all of us. Thank you for being with us this morning. And Jean says, oh, wow, what a message for the new year from our beloved Kuan Yin. Absolutely. And it's not you either, Stacy. Okay. Well, welcome, whoever it is that's on EWN. And thank you for being here. So let's put our prayers in, not just our concerns, but also our celebrations. Prayer is not just about asking God to look at us and acknowledge us. It's also about saying thank you and saying the words from your heart when you have been blessed, to give that gratitude right back out to the universe. So put in your prayer requests, whatever you want to add into that big prayer circle that we make every day on this show. Oh, good. I'm so glad you feel better today, Sally. And Hanumanthu, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Happy New Year to you as well. And Blue says, sigh, I see puddles stomping in my near future. That's awesome because, it's so much fun to be a kid again. Sorry, I'm just getting rid of a troll here. It's fun to go puddle stomping. It's fun to go out and play in the rain. Yesterday when Kira was here, she went out and stood in the rain and just rejoiced and said good morning to the rain and good morning to nature. I love that. If we all could just get into being a kid again, what a different world this would be. Deirdre says prayers for everyone everywhere, Gaia, and world peace, of course. Good morning, Mary Ann. Happy New Year. Catherine Kovacs, good morning to you and Happy New Year. So let me get through our list. And if you have any names to add, please do so. We have Prachetta, Prachir, and Navriti, our India family. Billy, Tim, Sheila and her sons, Gary, James, Loretta, Joanne Castillo, Erica Hoppy, Deirdre and Danya, Suzanne and her family, Marietta and Ed, Leo Harley and family, Lakshmi, DJ Blaze, Rick Morrow and Josie, Meg and Jim L'Oreal, and celebrating with them. And Deirdre says, my mantra. I love you, Deirdre. Our Auntie Jean and her husband, Ron, and their children, Catherine Kovacs and your family, Pam and Gordy, Roslyn Good Vibes, Sally and Tony, Christina and her family, Kathy Hand and her family, Pat Moss. We haven't seen Pat on in a few days. So let's just lift up our Pat Moss and her daughter and her grandchildren, Olivia and Tom, and her sister Susan, Becky LaFave, Charlie and family, Hope and Zena, Andrea Gregg, Annie Seven, and her son Grayson, and also Regina and Adam, Cassandra, Destiny Ortega, Gail and Nick Zimmerman, Jennifer and Micah Langren, and Chuck and Ken, her brothers. And I thought I saw an update. Kathleen says, baby Wyatt, after almost a year in the hospital, might be going home soon. Baby Haven, born at only 9 ounces, 17 operations, is turning 3 today. Thank you for your continued prayers. Thank you for those updates. And yes, we will continue to pray for those 2 babies. We have Oksana and Amber and your mom, Jenna, Maximus, Katia, and Max's teacher, Isabel and Paul Reese and their daughters Inesh and Teresa, Linda Lemieux and your husband Dick. And Linda, give us an update on Dick sometime. We'd love to hear if there's any improvement in Dick. And I'm hoping that both of you have a beautiful new year, and we pray for you and your sons. Stacy Small Lord and your husband Josh and your children and grandchildren and your mom going through the cancer journey. Blue and Dave Walensky and all of your fur babies and all the elementals there, all the fae. We lift those up to continue to be a blessing for all of us. Karen Palmer, her dad, Frankie, her husband, and her daughter, Marissa, who brought a miracle into my life last night and is blessing me in a big way. So thank you, Marissa. Grace Isis and her father, Edwin, Kathy Caputo, praying for healing for your eye, Raymond, Tina Carzo, Tracy, Luz Orsini and your family and your friend Christine Lewis, Jebby, Jim, Ryan, Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Jackie and baby Eris, Christina's family, Brookie and your family, the Girardis, Jeanette and Ernie, Dawson, Winston G. Campbell and his wife, which are Hope's parents, Sean, Angel and her husband Derek, Lily in Norway and her family, Catherine, baby Wyatt, baby Haven, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Elena, Tabby, Bill, Kelly, Jasmine and Jasmine's daughters Anya and Myra and her mom Ronnie, Alba, Mary Lou Burdick, Kathy Hand's friends, Patty and Sonia, Kim Blood and her sister Chris, Kathy's co-workers, Deirdre's sister Steph and her husband Bob, Edwin, Joni, Adriel, Corina, Tony and her husband in Florida, Tam, Vicky, Jen, Dottie and Don, Dr. Ruth Anderson and her family, and their 4 fur babies who I'm sure are wondering what the heck is going on. They're not in their normal routine, in their normal place. So lifting them up as well. Stephen, Michelle, Tammy Fisk and her daughter, Bo and Candy Hand, Crystal Nobles and Dean and their 2 boys, Gabriel and Jacob, and Brody the dog, Herb, Rochelle, and your mom, Rose, Joanne Rice and the family of Bob Rice, Soma, Julia Osborne, the Deerfield Valley in Vermont, Sharon Rhea, Karen and family, Eric Turner, Mira Rubin, Nick and family, our Kenya family, the sisters of our Grace Isis, Jean, Cynthia, Helena, and Edwina, and all their children and their animals and fur kids, Lulu the kitty, Sherry Gatewood and her brother-in-law Padama, Tammy Hill and family, Phil B., Lynn Gallagher, Elaine Armstrong, Dania Navarro, Wendy in Florida, Wendy in the UK, Freddie, Abha, Mary Crincoli and her friends J.H., Mike S. and John, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Kim, Camilla and Nick in Australia, Kathy and Raymond, Lynn, Frank, Albie, Viola, Kenneth, Bobby, Mansi, Kamal, Maddie, Akil and the orphans in Pakistan, Noel, Heaven and Son, Yuri, Scott, Trey Horn, Julia and her husband, Dr. Beard, Zila, Marianne, Henrik and Lorraine, Mercedes, Jeannie and her sister Merle, and Jeannie is there in Boulder where the fires happened. So I haven't heard any word, but she's a little further away from the mountain. So I'm thinking that she may be safe. We're going to hold that intention. Sharon, Letitia, Mary, Raven Dalek, Wayne, Jenny Reed, and the family of John Reed who passed, Joshua, James, Tina, Cyrus, Drake, Alicia Burns, Laura Hill, Pam Dite, Michael Lorio, Chris Blake, Betsy, Kimberly, Trevor Gotardi, and Blue, let us know if there's any update on Trevor. Danae DeCandio and Rick, if you and Josie would let us know about Danae. Ellen, Irene, Sue Seekoff and her family, especially Richard, and Sue is safe. She's also there in Boulder. And I want to add Dido, who was pet sitting at the time when Ruth's house burned down. Ethel Huggard, I still don't have an update on Ethel. Lindsay, Kat, the Walters family, Chiara, Ricardo, Cynthia's dad, Sharon Stroud, Kira Lonnie, Stacy's Uncle Richard, Marissa, Allie, Bree, Claudia, Gracie, and Catherine O'Shea. And I saw someone asking to add Marianne Pish. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that last name correctly. Pish or Pishay. Can I add Marianne and my family? Yes, you can. Got it. Leo, good morning. Leo says prayers for Dr. Ruth Anderson and the kids and families involved in the school bus accident here in Fort Lauderdale. Yes, thank you, Leo, for bringing that up. The family of the two kids that were killed, as well as the others that were injured in that terrible tragedy that happened very close to where our Leo lives. And any other prayer request? Blue says the Fae are smiling, are swirling in joy. Thank you for remembering them big time here. Oh yes, I can never forget the Fae. They remind me every day of my magnificence. They help me to see that every step is a prayer. Every footprint that we leave on earth is important. It makes an impact. Okay, Stacy Gary says, please include my children, Cassandra and Danny. I sure will. Okay. Morning, Charlie. Good morning, Erica. And yes, we have your mother on our list, Erica, your mother, Jean, and we're praying for miracles there. And we're lifted up because miracles are abounding. And Blue says, please add Lenny to our list. Lenny had a knee replacement and now a serious infection has set in that she has not been able to shake. Lenny was one of the most important people in getting the U.S. government to recognize organic as an industry. She is one of the reasons why organic is an industry. Well, let's put her on that list. Joanne Castillo, I have chills from head to toe. Oh, honey, another miracle today that you can see your grandbaby. You don't know how happy my heart is right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Linda, there's a comment above about your husband. Thank you for your prayers. Dick is doing better. We are both going to focus on feeling better. We will be losing weight to help that goal. The doctor said no evidence of memory loss, except for the progression of time. Linda, another miracle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I am so happy for my darling friend, Joanne Castillo. Let's all just rejoice in that news, being able to see her beautiful, blessed grandson that she didn't get to spend any time with over the holidays, over Christmas. And I'm just so happy. And I hope that he's doing better physically as well, Joanne. I know he was a little ill there and you had some concern, but I'm so happy that that's happening. Happy for you and your husband, John, that you both get to see Eris today. All right, let's go into our hearts. Let's remember, first and foremost, to give honor and glory to God, to say thank you to Source God Energy for another day, for another year. We're in the year of the angels, 2022. Let's all just feel that blessing, feel into the energy of that. Let's all welcome it in. So let's just take a moment, breathe into your heart, feel the light coming in from Source, God, Creator, whatever you choose to call the greatest power that is. And now bounce that light back, send it right back to our Creator with a big thank you on it. Send blessings of love and light and gratitude. Let's just really get into celebrating. See it going up from you like fireworks. See the explosion of lights, many different colors, different shapes, different forms, because we're all unique. So let's just see our breath of life going out from us and upward to the universe. Let's make a celebration today on this first day of our new year, celebrating love together, celebrating wins, celebrating each other, and even celebrating in the midst of what is deemed a tragedy, celebrating that there will be a rising from those ashes, that there will be something new born from all the tragedy. And then let's bring in that light again, bringing it right into our hearts. And let's bring it forth to Mama Gaia, seeing Gaia lifted up, exalted, having us here on her back for another moment, another day, a day that we are celebrating as the beginning of a new year. Feel into the beginning today. Feel the newness, the freshness, and let's all hold each other in love and light. Let's all send sparks from our heart. Let's cover each other with color today. As those sparks come out of our heart, see each person that you hug and hold and smile and giggle with. Just see each one colored in a beautiful, amazing color of love. So let's give that love to each other with words, with gratitude and love. Take a deep breath in, and we say all together, thank you. I love you. Thank you, thank you. And yes, Jean Loriot, miracles are flying. I told you we were going to fly today. When we first started out this morning, I said, we're going to fly. And that's what we have done. These miracles that have been reported, all of the things that are coming to be that are out of our control, but we see the blessing. Thank you, God. Thank you. Miracles are flying around everywhere. And I see your beautiful words of thank you. I love you. And I hope you feel the color that you were colored in, all that beautiful energy as we send love from one heart to another heart. Feel it. Hold it in your heart. Love it. Marietta, I saw you in there somewhere. Where'd you go? Well, it disappeared. That's odd, because I did see you saying up, up, up to a higher plane we wish to soar. All right, I don't know what's going on with my messenger chat on my computer, but I saw your message and it disappeared, but now I see it on my phone. Thank you, Marietta. Thank you for teaching us to accept, align, allow, that everything is working perfectly, even when it seems like it may not be. It really is. So now let me go find our Leo song. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't just get us disconnected. Nope, here we are. All right, here we go. Thank you, Leo, for this blessing.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day.
Have
Here
a
we go.
great day.
Come on, come on.
Love
Come on,
that.
let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup of full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Who was it that was putting a dance together for us? Somebody needs to come up with a dance to this song. Because when we get together in October in Vermont, we're going to do some dancing. I think we're going to have more songs from our Leo.
The coffee's always hot, the choice is always
more
yours.
songs
The
to
sun's
dance.
calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning cup of full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Leo says, let's make it a TikTok dance in Vermont. Yes, yes. Blue says, fancy dogs, sleepy cats are not amused. Oh, we have a dance. Oh, yay. I knew you would come up with something, Blue. And yes, let's make that a TikTok dance. And let's get it going viral.
Align,
Zila, thank you.
AAA,
Yes,
morning
I
cup
do
of full
want
of
to
joy
visit
every
Ireland.
day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the
Thank you so
AAA.
much,
Morning
Zila.
cup of full of joy
That
with
is
all the bees and the
beautiful.
pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every
Oh, that's
day.
right.
Just
Oh,
start the day
thank
on
you
a
for
high
that
vibe, we call the
reminder.
AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Blue says we Vermont I love that. Alright, not seeing your comments anymore. Put your phone away and get ready to take us out of here. I love you all so much. So very much. You're a blessing to me. Always. Every day. Love. People love one another. And to lifting each other. Yo, what is this? We're going to do our namaste and get out of here. Woo! Namaste, y'all. Stay in your heart.
Every year,